Hello transcribers. Today's transcription exercise will give you practice at making out words when there's background noise, which unfortunately is the bane of many transcribers' lives. You'll hear the same short sentence spoken 5 times with background noise that gets a little bit quieter every time, and you need to try to make out the words at the earliest possible stage. Obviously you can rewind if you want to listen again. On YouTube, just press the left arrow to go back a few seconds. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of future transcription exercises. And just before we start, here's a very brief word from our sponsor, the FTW Transcriber, which is software for transcriptionists. Imagine you type for 2 clients. One of them wants timestamps added every 20 seconds, looking like this. The other wants them added at the start of every new paragraph and looking like this. Does that mean that every time you want to switch and work for the other client, you have to manually change your settings? No, because with the FTW Transcriber, you can save different settings for different clients. We call that configurations. You can even send your configurations to other transcribers. Dead easy. Before we start the exercise, I want to tell you something important. You're going to hear the same sentence spoken 5 times with decreasing levels of background noise. Now, if you have good quality audio equipment, you might be able to make out the words the first, second, or third time. If you have less good audio quality equipment, you might only be able to make the words out the 3rd, 4th, or 5th time. I found that the words were much clearer when I used hi-fi quality equipment, like speakers like this, or proper hi-fi quality speakers. When I played the recordings through my computer monitor speakers, it was much worse and it was harder to make out the words, and the difference was not small, it was quite a significant difference. So make sure you're using good quality audio equipment, use the best headphones you can get, and if you're using speakers, try to use the bigger hi-fi quality ones, not the tinny little things that you sometimes get with computers. Today's speaker is one Dr. Andrew Sorensen, who is an archaeologist at the University of the Netherlands. So listen carefully, try and make out the words.
When did humans first start making Tyger?
That's with 100% noise. I'll play it again with only 75% noise.
When did humans first start making Tyger?
And 50%. And there's a clue there, by the way, the word when. This gives you a little bit of help.
When did humans first start making Tyger?
And 25%.
But when did humans first start making Tyger?
And 5%.
But when did humans first start making Tyger?
Right, don't forget, if you want to listen to any of these 5 stages again, just press the left arrow on your keyboard and that should take you back a bit in YouTube. Here is the second sentence.
I'm going to show you how to make fire.
With 75% noise.
I'm going to show you how to make fire.
And with 50.
I'm going to show you how to make fire.
With 25.
I'm going to show you how to make fire.
And with 5.
I'm going to show you how to make fire.
I'm going to show you how to make fire. That was what he said. Number 3.
This is where the luck element comes in.
75%.
This is where the luck element comes in.
50%.
This is where the luck element comes in.
25%. There's some words on the screen there to help you.
This is where the luck element comes in.
And 5%.
This is where the luck element comes in.
Okay, number 4.
It's really smoke now.
You'll be doing very well if you can make these out on the first try. 75% noise.
It's really smoke now.
And 50%.
It's really smoke now.
25%.
It's really smoke now.
And 5%.
It's got some nice smoke now.
Okay, here is question 5. I've kept all of these sentences quite short so that you don't have too much to remember. If you were transcribing, obviously you would have much longer sentences than that. Here is question 5.
That's how you make fire like a Neanderthal.
75%.
That's how you make fire like a Neanderthal.
50.
So that's how you make fire like a Neanderthal.
25.
So that's how you make fire like a Neanderthal.
And 5.
So that's how you make fire like a Neanderthal.
Okay, here's question 6.
Neanderthals used the flat sides of their hand axes.
75% noise.
Neanderthals used the flat sides of their hand axes.
And 50.
Neanderthals used the flat sides of their hand axes.
And 25.
Neanderthals used the flat sides of their hand axes.
And 5.
Neanderthals used the flat sides of their hand axes.
Okay, number 7.
Now, I have spent a lot of time looking for tools with firemaking.
75%.
Now, I have spent a lot of time looking for tools with firemaking.
With 50.
I have spent a lot of time looking for tools with firemaking.
With 25.
Now, I have spent a lot of time looking for tools with firemaking traces.
And 5.
Now, I have spent a lot of time looking for tools with firemaking traces.
Okay, question 8.
So I've had to sift through literally thousands and thousands of objects.
Let's take it down to 75.
So I've had to sift through literally thousands and thousands of objects.
And 50.
So I've had to sift through literally thousands and thousands of objects.
And 25.
So I've had to sift through literally thousands and thousands of objects.
And 5.
So I've had to sift through literally thousands and thousands of objects.
And question 9.
It's definitely not the most exciting task.
75%.
It's definitely not the most exciting task.
And 50.
It's definitely not the most exciting task.
And 25.
It's definitely not the most exciting task.
And 5.
It's definitely not the most exciting task.
And lastly, question 10.
I hope that firemaking tools will soon become increasingly more common.
Let's bring it down to 75.
I hope that firemaking tools will soon become increasingly more common.
And 50.
I hope that firemaking tools will soon become increasingly more common.
And 25.
I hope that firemaking tools will soon become increasingly more common.
And 5.
I hope that firemaking tools will soon become increasingly more common.
And that is it. We're done. So I hope you found that useful. Please like and subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of future transcription exercises. And please tell your colleagues and your friends about them as well. Thank you very much. Bye for now.